There was no muffler available for this Hyundai i30, so I made my own. Good morning all, here we have a Hyundai i30. Nice little vehicle, very low usage car. And it has, before that radio starts up, come on. And indicated 122,795 kilometres. There goes the radio. Anyway, this little beastie doesn't really need to be started up to show you the problem, because you will see it visually through your optical receptors. Well, let's get the hood up and see what's under there. Ooh, look at that. 16 valve. It's got a dock motor. Double overhead cam. Okay, battery is here, so we will be putting the spike protector on it. There will be welding involved. Very compact, yet they get a lot of engine in such a small hole. Okay, these are important because you don't want to be getting spikes, and any electric welding is arc welding, short circuit welding. Okay. It acts like an electronic shock absorber for the entire electronic system. Right, let's become elevation and you will see what's going on. Or in this case, what's coming off. As is typical with a lot of Hyundais, the exhaust system is hidden away up under there. And the problem is pretty obvious. There's very little room here for the muffler, and they're currently not available anyway. They're made out of a low-grade stainless steel, and they come through from the back of the engine, which is up there, and there is a cast catalytic manifold on it called a Manicat, and that comes back into another catalytic converter, a resonator, and then hoop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo, a really weird-shaped muffler in the back. They make them to suit the shape of the vehicle, and they do the same sort of a job no matter if they're round or whatever they are. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on this. A little bit of trial and error. A gentleman said, I don't want it loud. Well, okay, to get it the way it needs to be factory, go and buy a factory one, but hey, they're not available aftermarket for this particular model. Okay, I'll cut him off and let's see what goes on. So here we are just a little while longer, and as you will see, we have got a universal muffler used, limited in what will fit in the hole without choking things up or hanging too low, and there's really not much length there for what you can do. So also give it a start up and see how loud it is. I don't believe it will be quite as quiet as the original, but then it's not the same weird, large, huge shaped body either. So let's see what happens. With the engine running now at idle and I'm directly behind it, it's not very loud. I'll drop it down and give it just a few revs. I know you're going to be able to hear it, and yeah, what can you do with universal parts? You can only do your very best. Right, here we are with a few revs going through it. I think that's quite acceptable. Yeah, well, it may not be OE spec. When there's nothing available aftermarket, you can make things that are acceptable. Sunlight's really playing havoc with the lens. Yep, things can be made, and they're not overly expensive at all. It's a very low usage car. Does a lot of short trips. So there you go. Things can happen. It's going to be a little inventive, without trying to sell everything you can, and without trying to make a gazillion dollars, because it just didn't need it. All right, thanks for watching. Just a very brief one. Cheers for now.